Hello chums and welcome to another episode of the Nindie Nook, where we take a look at indie Nintendo games. I'm RC, and of course normally my co-host, my co-pilot is Sushi, my cat, but of course he's nowhere to be found today, so he's been replaced by a little green dragon. I'm not sure why, but that's what's happening. So today we're looking at Brakes Are For Losers, and this game is kind of what it sounds like. There are no brakes. It's a racing game where you can't brake. It's pretty wild, pretty crazy, and for those of you who are big fans of metal and rock music, this game has a lot of it for you. Alright, let's jump in, shall we? Alright, so as you can see, you're spit out into this little center area here where you can do donuts for as long as you like. It's pretty fun, actually. Woo! You can actually pull up over here. You can pick whatever car you want to play as. There's a ton to pick from. I like the green one preferably, so I'm going to stick with the green one. Now, to our right, we have the core of the game, which are the races. So you could pick a quick race, or you could do a full championship. I believe the championship has about 8 to 10 races back-to-back, and they're fairly quick races. You're going to be racing each one for about 60 seconds or so. So, I mean, you could get in a full championship in probably 10 to 15 minutes, depending on, you know, how far you get through menus and that kind of thing here. But what's really cool is you can actually create a custom game. If you go into this, you can actually select between, you know, whether you want it to be a championship, a quick race. You get different race types, so it could be second-based, or it could be lap-based, or you could do last car standing because, believe it or not, there is a damage meter for your car in this. So, of course, you could pick between how many races you want to take, you know, mostly easy tracks or really difficult tracks. And you can actually play up to 8 players here. So what do you say? Let's jump into a quick race real quick and show you guys what it's all about. And as you can see here, there is a little bit more than just steering. You can also honk and use a nitro. Nitro is pretty cool, but you know, really the strategy is where you're going to honk. All right, so as I said, you can have 8 players playing at the same time on a Switch, which is really, really cool. If you don't have 7 other friends, though, not a big deal. You click in, and they're just going to fill up all those other spaces with CPU players. And here we go. First race. Again, remember, no acceleration. Your car just automatically goes. Woo! You can actually... Oh, you can see my car is taking a lot of damage here. I just wrecked myself there, taking too much damage. That's why when you get too much damage, you actually want to pull into the pit crew here. They will fill you right back up to green, and you can take off again. Whoop. And in this mode, people can also pick up power-ups, you know, totally wrecking the way that you control your car. They could actually throw bombs at your car and cause more damage. There's a lot of different things they could do, even slow you down, which, you know, obviously in a game about not braking, you don't want to get slowed down, right? Here we go. Let's start another race real quick. As you can see, the races are quick. That one went by really, really fast there, didn't it? If you're playing through a championship game, between races, you actually use gold and winnings that you get from each race to upgrade your car. So you can upgrade your car to go even faster than this. You can upgrade your car to have better handling and a bunch of other things too, so it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you do not unlock and keep all of that stuff for your car. So once you get it in once you finish a championship race, that stuff goes away. Oh man, there's like a pixelated... You can see one of the power-ups you can get to throw off the other racers is to pixelate the screen. I think that's really, really cool. But it's funny, it's actually pixelate the standings here, so I can't even actually see where I'm at. I think I'm 2. I can make out a little green smudge there. I think that's me. Alright, well, you know, you guys have seen the racing. You kind of get what that's all about. So let's go check out the other stuff that we have to do. Before we actually go to the challenges area, we're going to head up here. There's a little secret for you. There's actually some words letting you know who did what, but you can actually drive into them and push them all around, which is a ton of fun. And if you go even higher up, there's a ton of little names here that you can push around, which is just great. Woo! Push them around! Alright, let's head over to the challenges. Now, the challenges give you 2 different options here. You can do time attack or the perfect race. So let's jump into one and I can talk about them here. Now, if you want to do time attack, you actually start, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to get your fastest time going through the track here. You can see on the bottom left there, it actually gives you a certain amount of flags based on your timing. So if you get under 25, you'll get 1 flag. If you get under 24, you'll get 2, and under 23, you'll get 3. Obviously, 3 is the most that you can get, so you gotta try to go as fast as you can here. I'm a little warmed up, so I feel like I'm doing better than I normally would be doing here. Oh, I spoke too soon. I don't think I'm gonna actually beat my last... Nope, couldn't do it. I actually did beat my last, but I was not under 25. So you could see, like, getting that bottom time, that one flag time is actually not hard, but cutting off 2 more seconds, man, that's going to be really challenging. All right, so let's jump into Perfect Race here. Perfect Race I've actually gotten the first flag for, and this is very, very challenging as well. So the Perfect Race is basically you with this car, and what you're trying to do is not touch the sides. There, I just touched the sides there. It does keep track of your personal best. I was able to hit 2,500 exactly, which is probably hard to do. You don't get any damage in this mode, which is nice. So you can just keep trying to not hit stuff. But it is difficult because you don't have brakes, obviously, so you're just trying to perfect the drift here. Oh, jeez, I just nicked that thing there. But it is difficult. I managed to get 1 flag in 2 of the different tracks here, but it is tough. Alright, let's try another track here, one I haven't tried yet. Alright, let's start with a time attack on this one. Under 45 seconds. This might be a more easy one to get here. You can see that to get 3 flags, you actually have to get under 39. The other track actually only had a 3-second difference between all the flags, which is interesting that this one is so much bigger. Alright, we're not doing too bad. I always forget to use my nitros too. I gotta use those on the straightaways here. Here we go. We're still in it. We're still in it. Go, go, go. Oh! Oh, jeez. I'm hitting everything. And there we go. I managed to get 1 flag. I was that close. Look how close I was to the 2 flags. So you can see if you just get better and better at these tracks, you could keep shaving off that time. You'll eventually get those flags. Alright, let's try doing Perfect Race on this one here. This one I've actually found to be the hardest, I think. I managed to get the first flag, but I didn't see how you could get much more over that first flag. So it's going to take a lot of practice to nail the drifting in this one here. But man, it is tough. So down here you can actually see if you get 8 flags, you actually unlock more challenges to take out. I'm assuming you're actually going to have a few different tiers of levels to play, because there are tracks to pick that are, you know, very easy, medium, and hard. So you're probably going to have a lot of tracks that you can do the challenges on. I am terrible at these challenges. I find them fun, and I am unlocking the flags little by little. I feel like I might get 8. I might be able to get 8, possibly, and unlock the next tier. But I don't know about getting any further than that. But there you go, chums. That is Brakes Are For Losers. And I'm just going to continue doing some donuts here in the center here, because this is a good time. But while I'm doing donuts, make sure that you subscribe to Video Chums here on YouTube. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to GGRC, which is my personal channel, and I play through a lot of other types of games on there as well. Hey, and while you're subscribing to those, why not follow us on Twitter too, because then we'll be able to tell you when all these videos go live for you to watch. Alright, chums, until next time. Try to donut with one hand.